Hi YouTube, how are you doing, and welcome back to Phasmophobia. Yesterday, the developers announced that there will be 2 new ghosts coming out in the Halloween update that will be coming presumably around Halloween. This update will also contain a nightmare difficulty, which is a new difficulty that I'm extremely excited for. It will contain these 2 new ghosts and 2 things that have yet to be announced, which I am super excited for. This update seems like it already has so much content, and there's still more content to be included. It's gonna be awesome. We've been getting absolutely spoiled by the amount of stuff that's been coming to this game, and I love it. So that update is awesome. Yesterday, I made a video about the teaser that you see on screen here. What we have been given by the developers is a blurred out ghost journal page, and I kind of filled in the blanks, or like theorized what could be in the blanks, and then I asked you guys to put your theories in the comments down below, and oh my god, you have so much better theories than I ever had. This is, and I just wanted to share the theories that you guys shared with me, again with you, because they're so much cooler than what I came up with, and it just made me even more excited for this ghost. So that's what I want to do in this video. I want to go over the journal page again, what could it be, and just the awesome theories. They're all theories, of course, they're not facts, but I want to go over them, and I hope you join me for that. Okay, the main thing of this theory is about the name. The Twins is the name I've been seeing going around, which seems extremely weird because all names so far have been named after well-known ghosts, and the Twins would just be completely out of left field. Now, there's quite a few things supporting a weird name. First of all, the here is actually completely weird. None of the other ghosts in the journal have the in front of their name, and CJ has also said that this D is actually significant for the name. Another thing is that when I played with CJ during the anniversary event, we asked him tons of questions. I'll link it over in the top right. But one of the things he said is that this name will be very unconventional. It will be a different name from things that we've seen before, which could support something like the Twins. A very weird name, but that's kind of what they've teased. And then the third thing, that it is multiple things in one ghost, that is really well supported by the ghost journal itself. By this word right here, have. That does not make any sense if what is in front of this is not a plural, is not multiple things. The ghost have been reported to mimic blank does not make any sense. It has to be the ghosts have been reported. That works. Otherwise, if it's just one thing, the ghost has been reported to mimic. That would work. So it's gotta be 2 things. Or, like, if you have any other theory, I would love to know, because I can't really see that. It's gotta be 2 things. It's gotta be multiple things. Which, what does that open up? That opens up a whole can of worms, because that means that we might be getting what people have been asking for the longest time, which is basically 2 ghosts on one map. Now, this could never work if these ghosts were different. That's also what DK said. I asked DK about this when we played with him. I'll also link that in the top right. We played with DK, the lead developer of the game, during the anniversary event. He said that having 2 ghosts on one map would be absolutely impossible, unless these ghosts were the same. Because, let's say you get fingerprints, what ghost is the fingerprints? Let's say you get EMF, what ghost is the EMF? You don't know. It's just going to be a complete mess of mangled evidences that you can't attribute to the specific ghost. It's just going to be impossible. And this would be the perfect compromise. One ghost that exists that is like 2 different parts. There's 2 different parts of this one ghost. And that could have so many gameplay mechanics tied to it. You could literally have 2 ghosts hunting at the same time. 2 people could die in one hunt. Now, that would be crazy, of course, but maybe. You could have 2 ghosts just, like, invisible, walking around, interacting with stuff. Tons of interactions, maybe double ghost events. You could go wild with this. Let me know I would love to hear your theories about this, but I think the multiple ghost theory actually holds a lot of water because of this have here. Now, I might be being too pedantic here and too much talking about, like, the grammar here, but I think that really holds water. So let me know what you think there. So that could be, first of all, that could be absolutely amazing, having 2 ghosts in one ghost. On top of that, the other stuff that you guys suggested about the other blanks here are also super cool. The main one being this blank right here. The Twins have been reported to mimic. I said, with my dumb brain, I said, player actions. Yeah, it's gonna throw items that you interacted with. Very interesting, InSim. Thank you. No, you guys were smart and said, what if it mimics other ghost actions? What if it could do any other ghost power? Holy shit, that is so cool. That idea is amazing. Even if we don't get the twins, we don't get multiple ghosts, that alone could make this ghost the my new favorite ghost ever. Imagine a freaking just this ghost just decides to be a revenant, and then now I'm a poltergeist. Oh, now I'm a wraith. Now I'm a phantom. Like, that could be so cool. Obviously, that would be kind of easy to figure out if it did it all the time, so it might be very rare, or it might do something else where it just picks one ghost, and for that match, it's gonna like mimic that ghost. It's gonna be a revenant. It's gonna have the revenant abilities, or it's gonna be a poltergeist. It's gonna have the poltergeist abilities, and it won't change during the match. I think that's more likely because that is less obvious, and it's also kind of more fitting for a ghost that tries to put you on the wrong foot, because it really tries to lead you in the wrong direction of a different ghost instead of just being all over the place. I think that would work better. I think mimicking other ghost actions here would be amazing, and I think it's also just a really good idea, so I can totally see that be added to the game. Now let's go over the other things. This one, I've seen two theories about this. I've seen people say that it does fake attacks to confuse investigations. I think that's very unlikely, especially considering that this ghost might already have some really distinguishing features. Having fake attacks on top of that will make it so obvious. If you get one fake attack, oh, I guess we're dealing with this ghost. Now, they would have to be really good fake attacks. And also, why even fake attacks? Just do real attacks at that point, because it's just not dangerous to have fake attacks. I think that is unlikely because it's too obvious and just not strong enough. What I think this sentence means is that it will attack often to confuse investigations. Like, attacking often is really strong, and that also ties in with the strength, which is the next thing I want to go over. This actually people agreed on a lot. Even people that said this was fake attack still kind of agreed on this one, is that it can be angered and initiate an attack at any sanity. That is kind of what the consensus was of the strength, which is super cool because we kind of need an early hunting ghost. We only have 4 early hunting ghosts now, so if you ever get early hunted, you immediately know, oh, it's only one of these 4, and now it will be only one of these 5. So we have an extra ghost there, which just kind of makes it harder to figure out based on that behavior. And early hunting ghosts are really, really scary, especially when you're starting out this game and you don't know how to hide at any part of the map. It's gonna be really rough. So this is gonna be a scary ghost, man. So yeah, I think that is what the strength is, that it can initiate an attack at any point. The weakness is was less of a consensus on that, and I think it kind of seems almost generic. Also, by the way, this seems more like a T here, and then twins. I think twins actually fits really well here. We thought this was a J, which it could still obviously be, but I think then, I don't know, the Joker is a name I've been seeing going around, the Jester, which it could be Jokers or Jesters, but I think twins just kind of fits a ghost that has 2 ghost models, if that is what they're gonna go for here, which will be amazing. This ghost seems so over-engineered. Like, holy shit. This ghost not only mimics other ghost actions, if that's what it is, but it also has 2 ghosts. That's crazy. But yeah, the weakness seems a bit generic. The twins will often interact with the environment of the ghost room, the place of death. Seems like an Oni, basically, which I would love to hear your thoughts on what this could be, because if it is just that, it seems kind of generic. Now, this ghost has so much going for it that I don't mind it having a generic weakness. However, it doesn't really have a weakness, because that is just, like, it's so active. That's its weakness. That's like the classic, job interview. Yeah, I work too hard. That's my weakness. Like, come on now. Come on, twins. You can't do that. So, I mean, maybe that is what it is. I would love to hear what you think, because that's not really gonna help you figure out the ghost easily. Mostly early hunting and the mimicking ability is gonna help you figure it out. So this is just, I mean, I'd love active ghosts. If you've watched the streams, you know that I hate shades because they are so boring. I love Onis. I love active ghosts. Any ghost that is active, doesn't matter the ghost type, I love those ghosts. So yeah, I will be totally fine with the weakness being that it's more active. I'll take that any day. So yeah, this seems extremely exciting. Those are the main theories. Another name that I really liked is the Joker. However, when I started fitting that in here, it doesn't work. The Joker have been reported. That just doesn't work. It's got to be a plural. So I think the twins really holds water here, which I've been saying a lot, but I just want to I don't know. I'm just very excited. Now, another thing that I wanted to cover is the evidences. Spirit Box and Freezing. If you've played this game since the update, you know that this combination actually doesn't exist at the moment. If you have Spirit Box, it can't be Freezing. If you have Freezing, it can't be Spirit Box because none of the ghosts have it. So considering that this ghost will have that evidence, that means that the second ghost, which we know nothing about, by the way, there's not been a page released for that yet. There might be one soon, though, and I'll make a video on that, obviously, when it does. But the theory is that the other ghosts will also have Spirit Box and Freezing, because otherwise, if you get that combination, you immediately know that you're dealing with this new ghost, which obviously will be way too easy. So I'm thinking that they're doing that. This is super exciting stuff. I love the idea of two ghosts in one. That seems so cool. And then the mimicking ability also seems so cool. I am so extremely excited for this new update, especially this ghost. CJ has already said on Twitter that this is his favorite ghost by far, so I'm super excited for it. I'll be going live on Twitch, just playing some nice Phasmo in about an hour from now, so I hope to see you there. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it. Please let me know your theories and what you thought about this in the comments down below. If you have any cool idea for the weakness, I would also love to hear. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. Have a good one. Hope to see you during stream.